Evening everybody, Random Observer here with another video. Obviously a big topic right now is the energy crisis. The price of energy bills is going to skyrocket and it's already going up way higher than it should be. Also obviously the price of fuel ain't great either. So basically whoever becomes our new Prime Minister next week, the first thing they're going to have to do is deal with this crisis. And it's obvious there's a few basic issues we've got to take into account. First of all, we obviously should be self-sufficient, I believe. We should not be depending on superpower or on other world powers for our fuel supply. For example, obviously Russian natural gas being the obvious example. And they've obviously cut the line to Europe now for that too, I believe. Anyway, so we need to be self-sufficient, and unfortunately I understand that does not fit with the green agenda, but we need to be able to keep the wheels turning, the lights on, and avoid having, as my family have said, going back to the 3-day week as happened in the 1970s, 80s, that kind of era. So we need to, I would say, okay, if the green energy sources can keep the lights on and the wheels turning, that's fine, but we do need to make sure that everybody can pay their bills, and if it takes oil and natural gas and fossil fuels to do that, then unfortunately we are going to have to bite the bullet, I believe, and in some cases maybe even restart the oil rigs, etc., and fracking if needs be, which is not popular and it's not nice, but right now we need to keep our energy coming in. The other thing as well, I think a good solution, and it's a bit of a radical one, but I think we should follow France's example. Now, they've nationalized their energy company, I believe it is, and in doing so, my friend at the office tells me that their fuel prices, their energy prices, have only risen by 3%, whereas ours have gone up by 300%. So it's obvious, although it is an extreme measure, then government intervention is needed in this case. As it was during the financial crisis 2008, the government intervened to buy up the banks and bail them out. So, and that wasn't a very popular thing. I believe in the free market. I do believe that companies should usually be left to their own devices. But in this case, as we've seen, this is now becoming a crisis. So we do need to get control of the energy market. And if that means government intervention, then yes, so be it. So, as I said, once the disaster has been sorted out, I think long term we do need to be self-sufficient as a country with our energy supply. And if that means using a combination of fossil fuel, nuclear power, whatever it takes to keep the fuel up, then unfortunately we're going to have to do it. Unless, and the people say, well, you know, that's not good for the environment. Okay, well, if we can find a way of getting people's electricity to their homes a different way, then yes, by all means we can do it. But realpolitik here, we need to do what is practical. So anyway, those are my thoughts for today. Please feel free to comment, subscribe, and I'll speak to you guys soon. Bye for now.